section of my video, we'll be going through the concept of Newton's first law of motion, which is a topic of chapter number 9, Forces and Laws of Motion, class 9th. As you all know, in the concept of force, Newton has defined its first law, which is known as the Newton's first law of motion. It is known as the law of motion because it is the basic law which has defined the actual concept of motion. Before going through it, we should know what a motion and what a rest is. As we have already studied the concept that if the position of the body is changing with respect to time, we will say the body is in motion. If the body is not changing its position with respect to time, we can say that the body is in rest. Now, what does Newton suggest under its first law? Let us suppose that this is a body which is just kept over it. This will continue to be in rest until and unless I'll apply an external force on it. What I want to say, if I want to bring this body in motion, I need to apply a certain amount of force on it so that it comes in motion. If I am not applying in any force on this body, it will continue to be in the state of rest. Similarly, if a body is undergoing uniform motion, that is a motion in a straight line, a certain amount of force, an external force is to be acted upon it. Now let us study what is the actual statement of Newton's first law of motion is. As I have just explained the basic concept that Newton's first law of motion says a body continues to be in the state of rest or of uniform motion along a straight line unless it is acted upon by an external force. What I have just said, I will just elaborate my second explanation. Let us suppose a certain body is moving in a certain direction. If you want that body should move continuously in that direction, you have to apply a certain amount of force on it. Let us take an example that you are riding your bicycle and that bicycle is on an inclined plane. While it is on inclined plane, no external force is to be applied on it, as due to the inclination it will gain its momentum. While as the bicycle reach the horizontal path or the horizontal road, in order to maintain the speed of the bicycle, you have to apply a certain amount of force on it. That certain amount of force is required in making the body or in moving the body in a particular direction uniformly. Hence, this explains Newton's first law of motion that unless and until you apply an external force on a body, the body will continue to be in its present state. That if the state of the body is rest, the body will continue to be in rest. If the state of the body is uniform motion, the body continues to be in a state of uniform motion. The force is required in both the cases. There is another important concept in Newton's first law, that Newton's first law explains the concept of force, as it is very clear from the statement of Newton's first law. Hence, the basic part or the basic significance of first law, that first law has defined a physical quantity and we call that physical quantity as force. So this was the basic concept of Newton's first law of motion. I hope you have understood this well. Thank you.